What's up, Sportman family? It's your boy Sporkman, and welcome back to another video. Today, we're discussing how Konami is ruining their reputation as we move forward into 2025, and whether or not they can fix it. And I'm not gonna lie to everybody, it's kind of an easy way to fix this, but it's probably not going to happen. But hopefully in the future it will, and hopefully they listen to these types of videos, because honestly, I think it would help them moving forward, especially to sell sets, keeping people happy, and getting that budget player the cards they need for a good cost-effective price at that. And again, getting people into this game, playing the game, you know, not just collecting but playing. All right, so obviously we've had quarter century secret rares the past few years. They've done well. People have loved them, right? Because we've gotten a lot of our favorite cards, nostalgia cards, as QCRs, that shiny, really cool rarity, right? High rarity. I put quotation marks when I say high rarity, because when I talk about high rarity cards, I almost refer to ghost rares, ultimate rares, Starlight Rares. Those Starlight Rares are taking a beating right now, and we'll talk about it very soon. But you know, those are the types of rarities where I feel like it's more high rarity. QCRs, not so much, a little cheaper on that sense, but still a really cool card. And again, add to your deck, add to your collection. Cool pictures to take out in the sun, wherever. But I digress a little bit here because, you know, we've had it for so long. They've done so well. So now they're trying to implement that again here in other sets. And obviously, we look at Stampede. People love Stampede. People are loving the Core Century Secret Rares sets in terms of the rarity collections. You know, those are a hit because there's a lot of accessibility of things in these types of sets. Will we have another rarity collection in the future? We'll talk about that in another video, actually, but we're not talking about it right now. Alliance Insight will be our last chance of getting a quarter century secret rare, and pretty much that's it after this one. We're not getting quarter century secret rares after this set. And now, here comes Battle of the Legend of Monster Mayhem, only revealed to us a few days ago, and the return of Starlight Rares, as mentioned down here in surprise number 3. Oops, surprise number 3, here we go. And they're going to be the same pull rate as quarter century secret rares. We talked about this a lot on my channel, about valuing rarities and making them, or making the collector feel that their card is valuable. Now, I know a lot of people will say, yes, but it's not accessible to the public. Okay, so here's my thing. Here's how Konami can fix this, fix their reputation just a little bit with not just the collector market, but the budget market as well. We talk about cards being high priced and stuff like Promite stuff going up, stuff like Mold Charmy stuff, all these things, high priced cards, very hard to get. Make those cards easier to get as a secret rare, right? Lower the ratio, make the ratio better for the public, for the community in terms of that, while also making the chase high rarity cards, Starlight Rares, of course their secret rares, ghost rares, ultimate rares, all that stuff, hard to get, right? If you really want the card in a certain type of rarity, make it hard to get. However, if we're trying to play the game, make the cards that are just the secret rares, the ultra rares, super rares, those types of things, make it easy to get. Make the ratio easier. You want people to play your game. You want people to learn. You want people to be wanting to invest in stuff like Blue Eyes and all these things. That's why you're seeing a lot of reprints too. Good on them for doing that. But make the ratio more in the favor of the community. So this way, there's less complaints from the budget community and less complaints in terms of when are we getting a reprint? When are we getting a reprint? Why is it taking over a year to get this reprint? So those things will go away if the ratios are more in favor of us, while also keeping the value high in terms of those high rarity cards and keeping the collector rare market valued the way they should be valued. You keep both people happy. Again, you can't please everyone. I will not please everyone, even with this, what I'm saying. I know some people will disagree because they want their high rarity cards to be more accessible to them. Sure, but again, you got to give and take with certain things, and my give and take of what I'm offering here is that we get the cards that are high price as secret and ultra rares as more accessibility to us, so not that we're waiting this long for a reprint, we can actually play the game, right? A high rarity card is usually for a collector just to put in their binder, take cool pictures, all these types of things. Sure, we'll put in our deck if you can afford it, sure. But again, you still have that chase, you still have the want to pick up a pack, to open the pack to see if you can get that high rarity card. You keep all these factors in the game and making it popular, still amazing. And again, driving people to stores to pick up the packs and tins and structure decks and all these types of things. Make those things happen. Make what I'm saying happen here, Konami. Also, do not make rarities that you made to be valued at a certain price point so accessible, right? We had Starlight Rares at a very high rarity. We looked at it and we saw it as the prized possession to get from a set. I'm not gonna lie to everybody. I've been talking to a lot of people out there in the public, talking to a lot of people in the community and the YouTuber community, the Instagram community. People are not happy about Starlight Rares coming back in this capacity. We all love Starlight Rares because of what it is, how hard it is to get, but in this capacity of how they're going about making it a quarter century secret rare ratio, making 25 Starlight Rares in a set, I think has made people have a sour taste in their mouth just a little bit with what Starlight used to be. We enjoy Starlight Rares for what it was, not what you're trying to make it to be now, to replicate the QCR years. We don't want that. We didn't ask for that. You're doing this because you're trying to oversaturate the market with all these things. Again, people are going to get very angry because I already have an idea what Konami's going to do. Dragon Master Magia, for example, was exclusively a QCR. What will happen now that Starlight Rares are coming back? They're going to make Dragon Master Magia a Starlight Rare exclusively. So that reprint that you're looking for from Asia may actually not be there now. It might actually be still hard to get, and the price point of that card may still be high up there. These are the types of things that Konami is doing to play with the community. They're pulling strings, and it's not appreciated. I know a lot of people who want that card so that way they can play it in their Blue Eyes deck. But Konami is going to take advantage of these things. Sure, they could reprint it in Stampede. They could make it accessible. Sure. But again, even if they make it accessible, those that got it as a QCR, pulled it, bought it, whatever the case may be, it depreciates the value of a QCR when now it becomes a Starlight Rare. Which, in all intents and purposes, if we use our noggin here, use our brain that we have, we know Konami most likely is going to go that direction. We're not that dumb. We're not that stupid. We understand how marketing works with Konami over the years. We understand that those Magician of Bond cards may get reprinted as a Starlight Rare now. We understand that all those QCRs that were once QCRs may get reprinted as Starlight Rares now. The Mold Charming cards, the Fiendsmith card, you name it. Whatever was a QCR these past few years will now have a chance to be a Starlight Rare. How messed up is that just a little bit? Think about that. You want cards accessible, but they're playing with you. They're literally playing strings. They're like pulling rope with Konami sometimes. It sucks. It really sucks because we know what they're doing. Listen, make the game more accessible to the audience while also respecting the collector market. That's how you do it. Favor both audiences here. Appreciate the audiences you have. That is here. Nostalgic audience that have been here from the beginning. The audience that collects the cards that you put out there. That you say that is hard to get. That's high rarity cards. Other card games make cards accessible while also having chase cards. Do the same here. Make the card accessible while also having those chase cards. While also respecting the other collector community here as well, because you cannot go about it making Starlight Rares and QCRs what it is. First of all, you made the rarity too similar. Then you went ahead and reprinted everything in that same rarity. That again, it is a sour taste that you have left us here. Now that QCRs have gone and Starlight Rares are coming back, people do not feel really good about this. Yes, it is exciting that Starlight Rares are back, right? Starlight Rares return! Woohoo! We're supposed to be excited. I am actually really excited because I love Starlight Rares. I love the way they look. But not all the way 100% feeling great about this return, the way you've worded it, the way you are going about it now. It sucks. Do a better job. Read your audience better. You've been doing this for 25 plus years. You can't tell me you don't know what to do. You can't tell me that you don't have audience feedback. We give it to you through YouTube, through TikTok, through Instagram, through X, whatever that new thing is called. All these social media platforms, use them. Look at what your audience is saying. Hear them. I don't know what the future holds for Konami. I don't know what the future entails for Yu-Gi-Oh! But I will tell you one thing. There is a lot of card games coming out. There's a lot of card games that are doing much better than Yu-Gi-Oh! In terms of what they're offering and the way they go about playing the game as well. I love Yu-Gi-Oh! I love this game to death. I don't know where I would be in life without this game, to be honest with you. But as of right now, they are hurting themselves, they are shooting themselves in the foot, and are causing people to get really upset because of how they're treating their community. The budget players are not happy. The collector market is not happy. There's a lot of communities not happy right now. Do a better job. That's all we ask. Take a look at what is going on in the community and respond appropriately moving forward later into 2025, because all this is basically middle of 2025, later in 2025, opening of 2026 maybe. There are some good things you are doing. Not saying everything is bad. Love the new video game. That's great. Structure deck, nostalgic audience, you hit it. Getting people back in the game with a budget deck. However, the real stuff, the Primite stuff, the Crimson Dragon, all those extra deck stuff, they're expensive. Those are the type of things where now in the future we can utilize this type of formation I've been talking about here. Give those cards a chance to be easier to get for the audience while also having those chase opportunities as well. Things to think about. Hopefully you're listening, Konami. What do you think about what I'm saying here, everyone? Comment down below. Want to hear your opinion, your thoughts. I do believe there is a chance for Konami to really save this game, fix their reputation, and go back to the way things were, where you had collector, market happy. Budget players always got screwed over, so hopefully you can fix that now. The Rarity Collections was fixing that a little bit, but hopefully you can start to fix that even in the future without Rarity Collections if we don't have them. And we'll see where the time goes with this. But there are other card games creeping in here, and they might take over. So what's going to happen? Yu-Gi-Oh! Has to adapt. We'll see what happens, everybody. But I want to hear your thoughts, your opinions. How do you feel about Starlight Rares coming back? How do you feel about the collector market? How do you feel about the budget market right now with Yu-Gi-Oh? And do you think Konami's reputation has tanked? Love to hear what you have to say. But from your Shirley Sparkman, we'll catch you next one. Please subscribe and comment, and peace out, YouTube.